All right, we are officially recording. Welcome back to the podcast, because at the time of recording, the name is still in the works. So this is just the podcast for right now. Who am I joined with? Introduce yourself. Okay, would you like me to introduce you?
Yeah, I was about to make a joke.
All right, anywho, I am here with Omar. Who are you, Omar? How did we meet? This is a pretty interesting story, actually.
So, long story short, I had a friend in middle school. We lost contact after we graduated 8th grade. And then through another mutual friend that we also went to middle school with, we reconnected in college, not high school, college. She went to high school with Jarrett. So me and my friend Mika, we reconnected in college. I would say that was our junior year of college. So like, right? Junior year?
Yeah, I think so.
It was technically junior year of college. Kind of when COVID was letting up. Or not COVID necessarily, but like the lockdown and like the restrictions. So we were more back on campus now. So I reconnected with Mika. And our friend Juan, so like as a whole, and our friend Alex too. So like all four of us went to UIC. So as we got closer, technically she was trying to set me up with Jared, even though he has a boyfriend, and she's goofy as fuck, and I kept telling her no. So she brought him to our friend group at UIC because she was trying to like set us up, but I was like, bitch. And so then after that, after I had met him for like a couple of weeks, I think it was a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like I had known you for a little bit.
Yeah.
So after I had known Jared for a little bit, my job at the time, at this restaurant, in the West Loop, we needed more people. And so like long story short, I reached out to Jared because I was a barback at the time. And I know Mika had mentioned that Jared wanted to either become like a barback or kind of just be like in that type of the restaurant industry. So then I was like, hey, my job is hiring, or they want people. I kind of referenced you, so I'm like, recommended you. I'm like, do you want to apply? He applied, and then from there, which we'll get into later, I guess. After all the trials and tribulations of that fuck ass job, I can curse, right?
Yeah.
After that fuck ass job, we just got closer and we became best friends. And now I'm stuck with this queer for like ever. I'll drop him next year. Stay tuned.
But anywho, kind of segueing into the job that we work together at the restaurant industry, because we both obviously have worked in the industry for a while. The restaurant industry, we could definitely talk about the restaurant industry. The restaurant industry is fucking crazy. Anybody that has worked in the restaurant industry knows that there's a lot going on in the restaurant industry. Like everybody is on drugs. Everybody is on
except
something.
for us, we were not.
Well, yeah, no, we were not.
Nicotine, if you count that, but like
that restaurant was crazy that we worked at. They actually had in the storage room. They had a designated plate that they would do their lines off of.
We had a fucking dealer. She was one of the hostesses / what was it? Bottle server?
girl.
Like a bottle
Bottle
girl. To give a quick summary, is like it was a higher scale. I don't know, higher scale, upper scale.
Yeah,
it was like a mid upper scale restaurant. Things were a little bit more pricier. Like this was not like your typical like Olive Garden, Arby's type of situation where you sit with your family like on a Saturday. Like this was like corporate events were held there. Influencers, quote unquote, would come, sometimes for like PR and shit like that. The place is pretty known. They were like on the news. Like one of the chefs was on the news at one point. But where was I going with this? Oh, so with that type of restaurant, like we would have our normal dinner service. Obviously, like we would technically open at 5.
Yeah, I think
like we would open at 5 p.m. and be open until technically it was like 10, but because of the restaurant and the way we were like very like kiss ass to our customers, it was like if there was people coming in later or people want to stay later, we just had to stay open. Like we could not just turn them away. We could not just try to like rush them out. Obviously, if they were just sitting there, they hadn't already like closed out their checks. They had finished eating, like we were gonna be closing. But alongside with that, we also had like during the winter season, the DJ events. Right,
Yeah.
yeah, the DJ events. So those were
Fuck.
to
those
give you a
DJ
summary
events.
of like how that itself went. Would be like Friday night would be 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. normal dinner service. At 10 o'clock, all the workers, like me, Jared, everybody, we would literally have to start like redoing the entire restaurant. They were trying to like quickly get the normal dinner service people out.
We would basically like flip it into a club.
Yeah, because from 12, was it 12 or 11? Like 11.
It was
like
like 10:30, 11.
10:30, 11. From then on till about like 2:30 in the morning, per like the liquor law and like how long we could be serving stuff. It would turn into a nightclub. It was literally just like big ass speakers, bottle service, like I was mentioning, like just a bunch of fucking like alcoholic people coming in to drink and listen to music. It was literally like it would go from like, oh, everybody like some little candlelit dinner to some like bitches in a tank top, like not like a little ass bra and like booty shorts, like shaking ass. And I'm like, that guy's ugly, but you just want his money. But do you, girl? But with that, so the one I'm talking about is like whenever she was a hostess, but she also would be the bottle girl for these type of situations. So like I would be the main barback for about 2 to 3 bars. Jerry would end up being like the bottle service assistant, usually. Fuck ass bitch, getting all the money.
He's just mad because I made way more money than he did.
You just mad because I was a barback and you never got to be back there. Anyways,
Fuck being behind that bar.
So what the fuck were we? What the
You
fuck?
were talking about being a barback.
No,
And, like,
but yeah. So like booger sugar. So back to the booger sugar scenario. I'm like, it was funny because one of the hostesses, she, the hostess slash bottle girl, like she would, she was the one selling to like all of the staff, and I didn't know this until the day that like we were in the upstairs. It's an upstairs like studio. So there's a studio upstairs in the building that you can also rent out, and then there's like a little storage room. So in that storage room there's also technically like a little area which is like the upstairs bar, like I guess you could say kitchen in the
It's
sense
like a
that,
prep room.
yeah,
kind
I
of.
guess you could say like prep room kitchen, because there was like a hot plate to like warm up stuff, but we ended up moving it downstairs to like the basement. But in that prep room, like we were in there and we were like gathering like different things that she was gonna need for the bottle service. So like the big ice bins that she could use, like anything that was up there that she knew we needed to move downstairs. So I'm up there, I'm up there with her. Keep in mind, like people are like still dining downstairs, like people are moving everywhere, like moving shit. So I'm up there, I'm cutting limes and lemons into like little wedges for the bottle for the bars to be set up for the night. I'm like doing all this shit, and I was not paying attention to her for a little second. And I look, and this girl's fully like cutting bags. Like she's fully like rolling and tying the little like, what are they called, dime bags or whatever?
Yeah.
Like she's rolling her little like booger sugar like fairy dust bags and shit. And I'm like, oh, and I was like, like scared as fuck of what the hell's going on. And then we're just like hitting our nicotine and shit, and we're just like talking, and then she's like, it was my favorite memory was because she was literally like, okay, so like I'm gonna put so and so's right here in one pocket, so and so's in this pocket, and she's like trying to make mental notes. She's like, this person's in the right boob, this person's in the left boob, and I was like, the fuck is going? I'm like, I'm just trying to cut limes and lemons and move on with my life. I'm trying to get some tips tonight and be able to afford my McDonald's after my shift. Cause fuck.
And this is not us like shitting on people who like do drugs and stuff like that. We're just saying that everybody in the restaurant industry knows that everybody in the restaurant industry is on something or has some type of vices.
It's
I mean,
like
shit,
alcoholic.
even we have our vices, but it's like that. Why do you think that like the restaurant industry doesn't get drug tested? Because if they did, there wouldn't be a
No.
service industry.
It's like they're alcoholics. They do like obviously the normal stuff, like not normal, but like weed, dab pen, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like they'll do that. Obviously, and some like the cook will be back there high as fuck, but he's still fucking that shit up. He's like filet mignon, like perfect, like fucking shrimp alfredo and shit, like all these random like little
Yeah.
dishes that we had. But I'm like, we got a real taste of like the realness. I'm like, I had always heard about the restaurant industry, like, because before this restaurant, I had primarily worked in like retail, so like Sears, Kmart, Joann's Fabrics, which is like more like I don't know, like I guess retail, but like arts and crafts. And then I had worked at like Pump It Up Chicago before it closed, and then the cafe. So that that's like I guess like it was a cafe. It was like a little restaurant, I guess you could say, but it wasn't like this. Like this was in nightlife. So like nightlife restaurants is like a whole different universe, like different ballpark. Like I was just like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
The money was good, and that's why I stayed long enough.
Yeah, the money was pretty good.
When it was good when there was business. We were busy as fuck. A lot of reservations, a lot of like, if we had events, so there would be like wedding parties. Sometimes there was like business meetings in like one of these rooms that we had, because you could close it off.
You're good.
I'm like, you could close it. Me fully just not speaking into the mic. I'm like, you could close the room off. It was like a big wooden table, so it was like perfect to like have dinner, but also discuss like business matters with your like clients or whatever. So when it was good, those checks was fat.
Yeah, because
like it would be every week we would get paid.
Yeah, because this place wasn't exactly cheap. Like you could buy out the place, and we would like around like Christmas time and stuff. A lot of corporations would have like their corporate parties.
I think we had McDonald's was like one of like a consistent one. Was it McDonald's? Yeah, like McDonald's was one of them.
Was it?
Yeah, like the McDonald's corporate event. Yeah. I don't think you were.
I might not have.
You
been
might
there.
have not been there just yet when we had that.
Yeah,
but the buyouts were so nice.
They were really nice. They were super easy. But like when I tell you that these people, I'm not even joking. They would spend like 50, 60 grand to buy this restaurant out, and it's like 50, 60 grand split between like what, like 15?
Well, not that much money, but it's like the tip part.
Oh well,
no,
yeah,
the tip part. Yeah,
the tip part.
But yeah,
I'm
like
saying,
they would
like,
pay a lot. Like if it was a total buyout, whereas like we
like
could
the
not,
whole bar package and stuff like that too.
Yeah, we could not open for normal service. Like we were closed to the public, but it was to them. It would literally just be like we would come in at the usual time of like 3:30. It would be like 3:30. Everybody comes in. All it was the entire shift up until like let's say 6 was like setting it up, making sure everything was clean. Like me, I was just at the bar like stocking up on the mixers, the like bringing bottles up from the storage room, then the basement, like all that shit. And then all it was like 2-3 hours of passing appetizers, making vodka cranberries and like a bunch of old fashions, because these white men were just drinking old fashions, and that was it. The skinny margaritas for the little business ladies and shit. And I was like, okay. So they would sometimes drop tips and stuff like that in the little tip jars, and then they also like as a whole would end up leaving a tip. So it's like, even though those days we would have like damn near 15 people on staff, or even more maybe.
Yeah.
Because we had like almost all the servers. It would be like me, 4 bartenders, just to be able to like
hold down the bar.
Hold down the bar and make it as easy for the customers. Like they don't have to wait for us. So it was pretty chill.
Oh yeah, but it's like you got like a $50,000 buyout. That gets, obviously, like the restaurant stuff gets its cut, the owner gets his cut, but after that it's like
fuck ass owner.
I hated him. But anywho,
he was a boy liker.
All right. Anywho, okay. After that, you got like what, $20,000, $30,000 that you're splitting between like 50. What the fuck are you doing? That you're splitting between like 15 employees. Everybody's getting a nice cut. So, but we neither of us work there anymore.
Okay, tongue tail.
Shut the fuck up, because it's fuck that place. Your mama. Yeah, mama.
Now Jared sucks dick on the weekends in the corner.
And I be making hella money.
You can find him on Halstead and State.
I don't even know if that's an actual cross.
I don't even know if those even meet. I'm just making up a fucking...
I think they do.
Actually, he's on Michigan and State. He's trying to be bougie. Wait, do those even cross either? wait, I don't know if my street's outside. I was like, do those cross? Yeah.
I think they might, yeah, because Michigan...
No, State runs the same way as Michigan, I think, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah, yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. State's like this, and then it's Wabash, and then it's Michigan. I literally work in between both streets.
Oh, is it? I thought state.
No.
Oh,
State goes.
I don't know. I don't know
State
my
is the same
streets.
thing. It's like north and south, just like Michigan.
Yeah, I don't know my streets.
My
in the
dumbass
city.
like interdimensional corner. That's where he sucks dick. If y'all need some head.
I can't get over the headset on you. The headset looks so
Bitch,
fucking
fuck
funny.
you, because I'm at McDonald's right now. I'm taking orders. Like, what do you want next?
It's like neener neener in the background.
What? You want to supersize that?
Booty liquor.
Boy like your
Booty liquor.
you eat gooch.
And do.
Oh, you're the reason I hate gay people.
Good. Speaking of being gay, when did you know you were gay?
So in third grade I liked art. No, I was kidding.
I liked art.
You haven't heard that song?
Yeah, Macklemore.
The one where he's like, when I was in the third grade, I
thought that I was gay because I could draw.
Yeah, or because I like to draw or some shit. I was like, real me as fuck, me as fuck, me playing Pokemon and drawing, and I was like, I like penis.
Doing the fucking arts and crafts.
No, well, actually, I did know in third grade. No, like I in third grade was when I was like, because I think that's around the age more or less when people start noticing who they're attracted to. Because I'm not gonna say just like boys like girls and girls like boys, you know, like. But I was kind of like, because I had this one friend and he was like, even though we were in the third grade, the way I remember it is that like, I think his dad was very like physically active, so like he would work out a lot, so he would work out, so he was like strong for like how old are you in third grade? Like 9, 10?
I actually don't know.
No, wait, yeah, because there's 5 years between, because 8th grade you're more or less like 14, 13 maybe,
13
like 13, 14,
yeah.
so maybe like 9. But yeah, so like
if you couldn't tell, we both dropped out of college. Proceed.
I'm on a break. He's a carpenter.
But hell no.
Dropout.
I'm not.
Carpenter dropout.
Dropout, yes. Carpenter. Hell no.
This boy, I think he was the reason I started to realize it, because like when I would watch cartoons, I would always be like for example, like iCarly, like I thought Freddy was cute, or like I thought
Neville.
like the he made me straight. No, but it's like, when I would notice boys and I kind of like kept thinking about it, I'm like, why am I noticing these like conventionally attractive boys more than I am the girls? The way like boys my age would be like, oh yeah, like Selena Gomez or whoever, for example, like I think at the time that was like Wizards of Waverly Place, stuff like that, like everybody would talk about girls, and I was like, and it was like it came to my mind in third grade, I guess you could say, is like when it came to my attention.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until maybe like seventh grade when I kind of like,
Same.
You're older. Seventh grade is like when I was older. I kind of knew what these terms meant, and like I think I kind of like found out about the idea of like, because obviously like I think like if you're just starting off, how do I say this? Like if you're starting off, like you just grow up with like for me it was like my mom and my stepdad, or ex-stepdad, I guess you could say. So like my mom and my ex-stepdad. So like you grow up just seeing like these like heterosexual couples, so you think that's just what it is. So like I never had, how do I say it? I never had the notion that what I was feeling was different.
Yeah.
Until I got the terms of like homosexual / gay, like bisexual, like all those different things. So then when I was in 7th grade is when it kind of was like, I came out as bisexual first, when I started like confiding in a few friends, and then like my whole like 7th, 8th grade class basically knew, and some of the teachers that I was close to. But I came out as bisexual because I thought I also liked boys. Like in my head, I didn't realize that I only liked boys. I thought it was like maybe I just what's the word I'm trying to fucking say?
Prefer?
No, not, or like kind of like I prefer boys, but I like both. But the thing is, like, I didn't realize, like, because even now I always tell people, I'm like, I can tell when a girl is like hot, like, I'll be like, that bitch has a fat ass, like she's so beautiful, but like I would not fuck her, But it's like if I see a guy, I'm like, I want to take him home with me. But it's just like, so like I came out as bisexual, everybody was like whatever, and then I set a trend because like 4 fucking girls came out as bisexual, and I was like, y'all are whores, because now they're all straight or have a baby. But that's no, one of them said lesbian, but like, so it's like It was just like 7th grade when I came out as bisexual / 8th grade. But then like that was all 8th grade, like 7th, 8th grade being bisexual, like coming to terms with my sexuality, like coming out. And then when I went to high school was more when I was kind of like maturing more, like freshman year, and the weird / funny thing is like when I came out, and I don't know if we've talked about this, but like 7th and 8th grade I came out as bisexual. But then when I went to high school, like freshman year, like people would ask me like, "Oh, like, are you gay?" Just because of the way I would act, or like, and I was closer to girls, and I would say yeah. Like like on my own, I didn't really like go from like no, I'm bisexual, and then slowly started transitioning. Like I like starting off high school right away at Lane Tech, I was like, no, I'm gay, and so then like, that's just how I progressed. Like I got more comfortable with stuff. Like so basically like as I grew up through high school is when I became more feminine, more in tune with like liking makeup. I would test it out, like my girlfriends would do my makeup, stuff like that for like events. Like I was on Flagcore, for example. I was the token gay on the team. I was the token gay on the team. So like, they did my makeup for not homecoming, but what's the pep rally? Pep rally.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah, wait. Yeah, right. Pep rally, is that what it's called?
What?
Like right before homecoming?
Yeah, I think so.
Like usually it's like a pep rally, right?
Yeah.
So we had our pep rally like right before homecoming, so it's like all the athletes, walk around the stadium. And then like the majorettes, flag corps, like the band performed. So I was part of that. So like that was like I knew since 3rd grade, like I was different. 7th grade, I kind of put like a term to it, but I was still kind of confused. And then high school was when I just kind of discovered like my own like homosexuality. Kind of like testing things out, like learning more about myself and who I am. And then now it's just the same thing. I've just been growing more into my own femininity and like masculinity as well. I can't speak. I'm fucking dyslexic. But yeah, so like that's basically my story of like, I guess my own self identity of like figuring out my sexuality and like the different like milestones.
When I was in like 2nd grade, I used to sit at like because for lunch we would have like all girls table and all boys table, and like in 2nd grade I used to sit with the girls. I sat alone. No, I sat with the girls at lunch. Probably in like 2nd, 3rd. All right.
Sorry, I silenced you.
Anywho, not you silencing the gays.
And do.
No, but honestly, I should have known when I was with like, when I was sitting there for like hours on end watching like fucking Tyler Oakley. I should have fucking known that. What an era though of YouTube.
I forgot about
what an era.
Joey Graceffa. It's like Tyler Oakley, Joey Graceffa,
Connor Franta, O2L. What a crazy era.
O2L, the Ricky
Dillon.
Really? I was like Ricky Thompson, but he's also gay.
He's also gay.
But that's like a different.
But no, and then kind of like you said in high school, I kind of started noticing it more because I actually went to an all boys high school. Well, it was all boys for the first 2 years, and then the second 2 years,
You didn't see me off camera.
I saw you out of the corner of my eye. I just chose to ignore it. But
sorry, I can't be serious for shit. You brought me on the podcast. You have to deal with my personality.
Anywho, the last 2 years of high school, the school across the street actually was all girls, and they ended up closing down. So we kind of just like merged into a co-ed school. But for the first 2 years, it was all boys, and like that's kind of when I really started noticing like that I was gay, and that's actually where like what we were talking about with our friend Mika. That's where we met in high school. But yeah, no.
When the two schools merged.
When the two schools merged. But yeah, no. That's our stories are like kind of similar in that aspect. But yeah, no, I didn't come out until I was like 20 though, which was like 3 years ago. Almost.
Last week, believe it or not.
Last week. But no, I came out like almost 3. Yeah, it'll be like 3 years in the summer, I think, because I was 20 when I came out.
That's crazy. I forgot about that. Like your age. I think I was technically like 13, 14. I think when I came out as bisexual, and then I would have been like
No, yeah, I thought I was bisexual at first too. 100%.
the trauma.
Yeah, for real. The whole reason I kind of forced myself to come out though, because it's like I don't really think you're ever ready to come out, but
Very valid. Because mine was like a little like my coming out to like my grandparents was like it just basically all boiled over, and it just became like an argument, and then it was like let's do this, and I was like, so.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're ever really ready to come out, but I came out. I forced myself to come out because I was in a relationship for like close to 2 years, but I was still like kind of in the closet. Like some like my friends knew, my siblings knew, but like my parents knew. Let's be real, but like I didn't tell them. But after that relationship had ended, I told myself that like I was not going to get into another relationship before I came out. So I kind of just forced myself to do it one day. And that's the whole like reason that I came out. Like I said, I don't really think you're ever like really ready or like the time's really ever right. So I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it like today. I just woke up one day and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it today. I work at another restaurant right now. Same thing, different day. It's just a fucking restaurant.
Different day.
Fuck.
Talk about it. He's with our old manager, a bad bitch.
Love that bitch.
Cynthia.
Love that bitch. What do you want me to talk about?
I don't know. Tell the hoes what you do at your job.
I serve cunt and food.
Because he serves ass. Even though he's flat.
I got a fat ass.
I can't fucking stand you. And that's why I'm sitting, so shut up.
Kind of relating to being gay, we have very different types. We rarely ever agree on men that we find attractive. So, we're going to do a little segment of Fuck, Marry, Kill. So, we'll go Channing Tatum, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Ryan Reynolds.
Show me a picture of Gyllenhaal again. I feel like I'm forgetting what he looks like. In my head, they're all like coexisting as one person. Like they're all one person. And I'm like, I would kill him.
Me too.
Kill him. I think I would fuck Ryan Reynolds and marry Channing Tatum.
All right, what the fuck? I just said we'd never agree, and we have the exact same 3 for those 3. But I'm killing Jake Gyllenhaal because
he's
of
like
what
the
he did to
ugliest of
Taylor
the 3.
Swift.
Oh, I don't know about that.
All right, we'll go Zac Efron, Robert Pattinson.
Which one's that one? Oh,
He played
Edward?
in Twilight.
Edward.
Yeah. And
Nah, sparkly bitch.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Which era? Like right now or
Right
like
now.
He's getting killed. I'll marry Robert Pattinson because I don't have to fuck him if I married him. You know, like I'll be married him, but then I'll fuck Zac Efron.
I think I'm gonna switch it up.
The fuck?
I would definitely kill Leonardo DiCaprio, but
Because I was like, if it was like when he was younger, like in like, wasn't he like in The Great Gatsby? He was like kind of when like younger Leonardo DiCaprio slurping the shit out of that, but like right now his old ass. No, ma'am.
Killing Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Sorry. I'm fucking Robert Pattinson and I'm marrying Zac Efron. Yep. All right. John Mayer.
I need to see what the fuck this dude looks like because I don't know who that is.
Ryan Gosling. And Johnny Depp. This is John Mayer.
What did he act in? Or no?
He's a singer.
Oh. Ew!
I'm killing him because of what he did to Taylor Swift.
Part 17. I'm killing John Mayer. Oh, what were my other ones? John Mayer,
Ryan Reynolds, or not Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, and who was the last one that I named?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Oh, there you go.
Robert Downey Jr.
I was thinking some old fucker. So I'll marry Johnny Depp. Because he looked like he'd treat me well. And then I'd fuck Ryan Gosling because, like, he looked like he could fuck me good. And then kill John Mayer because that man looked like he's, like, a cadaver.
I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm killing John Mayer. I'm fucking Ryan Gosling. And I'm marrying Johnny Depp. Even though I don't really want to marry Johnny Depp, he had a lot of shit going on recently with the whole like Amber Heard thing.
Free my man.
Free my man is crazy.
Because I'm married to him, so like free my man. Like,
that's my man, my man.
Gotta hold down the fort for him while he's gone.
All right, we'll go Taylor Lautner,
Mm.
James Franco,
This is a tough one. Wait.
and Josh Hutcherson.
God, fuck. Wait, you name them again?
You're like choo choo.
God, fuck all of them.
Taylor Lautner, James Franco, and Josh Hutcherson.
I'm marrying Josh.
Or Hutchinson? Is it Hutcherson? Is it Hutchinson?
Hutcherson.
It's Hutcherson, right?
I'm marrying Josh. I can't speak. Josh Hutcherson. Fucking James Franco, and I'm killing Taylor Lautner. Oh, can we talk about Taylor Lautner real quick? I have this vivid memory, and I don't know if y'all hoes remember this, or I had a fever dream. I swear to God, like around the time when Twilight was like popular, like, you know, when we were younger, like 7th, 8th grade, whatever, like I is Mandela effect or I got fucked with by somebody, or I got pranked, or I'm literally just like fucking high. I swear to God that when we were younger, when like, you know, Twilight was big and everybody was like, oh, I'm Team Edward, I'm Team Jacob, I swear to God it came out that Taylor Lautner was gay. And like
I don't remember
but that's
that.
why. So like the thing is, like, everybody says that. Like, I vividly remember him coming out as gay, and like every bitch was like, I'm ending it, because they're like we lost. Like, I wanted this man and he's gay, and then it's like, come to find out like years later they're like, Omar, that never happened. And I'm like, y'all are gaslighting the fuck out of me. Like, I feel like it's like a mass gaslighting event. And I'm like, so y'all, I'm like, so he didn't come out as gay for like a period? And people are like, no. And I'm like, so what the fuck was I sipping in my milk at school? Because like, why the fuck do I remember him being gay and no one else in the world does?
That.
And I'm gonna die by it. Like, I swear to God, that man came out as gay.
I don't remember that. It's gone, bro. Like, there's nothing in the fucking cup. You can stop drinking.
I'm gonna get my fucking money's worth, bitch.
My money's worth, bitch. I paid for it.
I'm gonna send you $12. JK, I'm gonna send you,
Shit. Okay, it wasn't
I'm
even
gonna
$12.
I'm gonna send you 5.
All right.
Crisp 5.
Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf, Chris Hemsworth.
I'm gonna kill Shia LaBeouf.
I am killing Shia LaBeouf as well.
I'm gonna marry Brad Pitt, and I'm fucking the shit out of Chris. Well, Chris Hemsworth's fucking the shit out of me and my pussy. He gonna pound me. Thor.
He gonna lay the hammer down.
Like, doom. Fuck. The shit out of my. I'm concussed, I think, or something.
I'm doing the same thing though. Well, wait, yeah.
I fucked Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. I don't. It depends on what.
Like,
Brad
I feel like
Pitt
he'd be rough, but like tender. Like, he'd walk me through it. He's like, I'm gonna go in, and I'm like, go, and then he rams it in. And like, Shia LaBeouf was like only cute like in one of the Transformers movies, and then after, my foot just fucking cramped hard as fuck. Tell me, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I am killing Shia LaBeouf.
Moving forward.
Sorry.
Moving forward.
If it's Fight Club Brad Pitt, I'm fucking Brad Pitt. Have you ever seen Brad Pitt in Fight Club? And then I'm marrying Chris Hemsworth. You pick a couple.
Okay.
Couple that I know though. Don't just pick anybody off that list.
So let's do. Why was I about to start naming porn stars to be funny? But I couldn't think of any.
I might have known him.
I don't know if I even know both of them.
Who?
No, I don't know. I couldn't think. Diego Sands.
No.
Is that his name?
I don't know.
Johnny Rapid.
I
Wait,
feel
is that one? Okay, no. Let's just. Okay, Chris Pine,
Oh, okay.
Andrew Garfield,
Okay.
and Liam Hemsworth.
You're fucking 0 for 3. Jesus Christ. All right.
What the fuck?
I'm killing Chris Pine. Who are the other two? Liam Hemsworth and Andrew Garfield?
Mm.
Fucking Liam Hemsworth, marrying Andrew Garfield.
So we agree the same ones.
Yeah.
Top 100 hottest.
I have a question. I have a question because this is a very big topic right now, like in like the TikTok community and like the middle-aged white woman, TikTok community.
Because I'm a middle-aged white woman.
Yeah.
Because I'm a middle-aged. You're like, speaking of middle-aged white women, so right up your alley. What?
No, bitch, it's because you're gay.
Oh.
Do you think Nick Bosa's hot?
Oh my god.
No, he's not.
He makes
Oh my god,
he
he's
make your pussy throb.
no, he's not.
That big? Look big. Like he's packing. I want him. He's meaty in the right way.
No, he's not
so
hot. I'm sorry.
He's fine as
He's
fuck.
not.
You like twinks?
Okay. I don't exclusively like twinks.
You do.
I don't.
Okay, Ashton Kutcher.
Alright, I'm killing that, man.
Oh.
But go ahead. Continue.
I don't know who the fuck these people are. What the fuck? These are the top 100 hottest men. Orlando Bloom. No, just kidding. So what did I say?
I think he's packing, though. I think there were like
Orlando Bloom.
I think there were pictures of when him and I think Katy Perry were together.
Ashton Kutcher.
When they were like on vacation and he was like butt booty ass naked.
What the fuck? Ashton Kutcher. I don't know who any of these people are. I've never heard of like all of these people. We're gonna do Ashton Kutcher, Eminem, and Jared Padalecki.
Fuck. All right, I'm killing Ashton Kutcher.
Oh,
Man, I'm marrying Eminem, and I'm fucking Jared Padalecki.
so I'm fucking Jared Padalecki, marrying Ashton Kutcher, and then killing Eminem. Yeah, it's like, did I say that right?
Yeah. I did see these memes of Ice Spice, Taylor Swift, and Jason Kelce at the Super Bowl, and obviously, like Taylor was introducing Ice Spice to Jason. And the memes were fucking killing me.
Besties like that.
Who?
I didn't
Jason
know that.
and
No, Taylor Swift and
they have a collab together.
the Karma one.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, no, they were like, she was introducing them. The fucking memes, bro. I was in tears. They were like putting quotations as to like what Jason would say to Ice Spice, and one of them was like, "What does gra mean?"
Is she the one that sang like "You're Not Even the Fart"?
Yeah, that was another one. It was like, I'm a really big fan of the fart song.
Bro, Heike plays it at the gym, and I'm like, I fucking hate them. Him and Orlando be like, "You're not even the fart." And I'm like, okay.
It goes hard. I'm sorry.
Like, let's get this set done, please.
It goes hard.
I just had a question. I was gonna. Oh, did you see Drake's leak?
Yeah, that was
the half gummy.
That was crazy.
I don't. So I found out because I went on TikTok and
Uh-huh.
people were like, "I did not expect to see Drake have gummy on my timeline," and I'm like, "Have gummy?" And every comment was like, "Have gummy is crazy." I have never heard of it referred to that. And that shit,
gummy.
Cummy is crazy.
I said gummy.
You said cummy with the
I
C.
said gummy.
Gummy, baby. Like his little gummy worm was. I'm gonna start calling it that. I'm gonna be like, "Let me see your gummy worm."
That was crazy though.
I can't tell if it really was
that
him
was
though.
singing though.
I would suck it
I
just for
would
the
not.
one time, but like,
Just one
like
time. One time, put it one time.
just for the experience, you know. Like you never know.
I would not.
What should we talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Oh my god, I didn't bring any content prepared. I didn't know I was gonna be on the spot.
Well, that was part of the preparation.
So why'd you drop out of college?
Cause fuck college. I think it's a
Oh,
waste
oh.
of money, personally.
It's because he's stupid.
Well, yes, but
Oh,
no, I just think it's personally, for me anyways, personally, I think it's a waste of money. I think that if you know 100% what you want to do, like if you know that you want to be like a doctor or a lawyer, yes, obviously, you know, you got to go to college for that. But me personally, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. So, I mean, I went to a community college for like 3 years.
Moraine. Woo.
Yeah, and then I transferred and I went into marketing. And because I thought I was going to like it, honestly, I did.
What were you before? Or was that marketing?
No,
You
it was
started off
marketing.
And
I
then you
started
went
off
to No. Then you went to kinesiology?
Yeah. So I started off in marketing because I thought I was going to like it. Because I wanted to do like...
Get all of this guy.
I wanted to do like social media stuff, but like I just couldn't handle the marketing classes. Like they were really easy, but they were so fucking boring. Like I had to drag myself to class every day. So I switched it up because I love sports. So I was like, let me go into kinesiology. Like I think
You
being
want
a,
to touch the athletes.
I think, I think,
Real.
I think being a physical therapist would be cool. Can you shut the fuck up?
You're mad.
You're broke.
No, I'm not. Thank you. You're
Anywho,
mad.
you're broke.
No, you're mad.
You're broke.
Because you got one day last
Your
week.
mom.
No, she's not broke either.
Anywho.
Thank you.
Anywho.
We're up. You're not. Orlando's broke.
Yeah. But anywho, not Orlando catching strays.
No, that was fully just like meant for him. That's not a straight. That's not a straight. That was a target.
But no, I thought being a physical therapist would be really cool. So I switched to kinesiology, and I got a job at. Can you shut up? Fuck.
I told you I have ADHD, bro.
Hold it down for a fucking second.
That's not how that works.
Figure it out. So I went into kinesiology. I got a job at an Athletico, and I just really didn't like it, to be honest. I thought it was really boring, and it's stupid expensive because, like, kinesiology, if you want to be, like, a physical therapist, you have to go... Obviously, you have to get your bachelor's, and then you have to spend, like, 4 more years getting your doctorate or your PhD or whatever the fuck, and I just don't have a spare, I don't know, 120 grand laying around to go get that degree. Plus, like I said, I thought it was kind of boring. So, I'm not just going to spend money that I don't have to go to school if I don't know what I want to do. So that's
valid.
that's kind of why I dropped out. So now I'm just kind of figuring it out. Not really working out for me because not figuring shit out, but you know.
I mean, but you have time. There's no set time frame of when you should be doing certain stuff, and like.
No, I know. Like I could fully still go back to college. I will not be, but I could still fully go back to college like tomorrow if I wanted to. But I honestly,
maybe not tomorrow because the semester already started. But you know what I mean, babe. But you know, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
No, but
Be
like
real.
I genuinely don't ever see myself in a classroom setting again. Like I just don't. I don't like college. I don't like school.
That's the weird thing because like I like. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was good. Go.
Like I like school. Like I like the idea of me being in a classroom with like a notebook or my iPad taking notes. But then it's like
You actually get there.
I don't know. Like I told you, like that. Like when I was like, oh shit, I could not speak. No, I was like that last semester that I did right before I guess you could say technically dropped out. Or like I'm on a break. Like I was taking one class, and even that one class, like I don't know, maybe it was the subject, like the orgo chem.
I was gonna say that's a hard ass class.
But like
though.
I could just like it was not sticking. Like I would go to class, take notes. Like I was doing the homework, and then it was like.
Hey, don't do that, okay?
But like I would go to class, like I would do the homework, like I was going to the discussion classes, and like for once I also was like engaging because it ended up being that my fucking discussion class like section was me and 2 other people. So like I had to speak. Like if I didn't speak, like I was gonna look stupid because before, you know, if it was like my math discussions, it was like 15-20 of us, so I could just hide in the back. But now it was like the girl would walk up and be like, okay, like let's work on it, and then like what do you guys think? So I had to speak, and like things were making sense. I was asking questions, but then it's just like I don't know if like I've talked about this with like you guys or like with my mom and stuff, but it's like I feel like COVID really killed my my drive for school. I freshman year, and like I was talking about this, which is really weird because like freshman year, you know, I went into college at UIC. I was taking like technically like I placed into like good classes, you know, like I was in like calculus 1, you know, I was in like physics 1. I was a chemical engineer actually when I first started college. That was my major, chemical engineering. So because I like chemistry, and I thought, let me make some money. I was taking like, you know, like general chemistry 1, but like it was like the 200 something. I was taking physics 1, like calculus 1, like going to campus, going to class. Like I was doing it. I was doing homework. I was doing my discussion classes, my worksheets, like all this shit. And like I was thriving. Like I genuinely felt happy, like waking up, taking the train to school, buying my, like at the time before Starbucks, you know, all the stuff that we were boycotting. So don't try to cancel me. But
Well, you did
Uh,
mention McDonald's earlier, so you're canceled.
when did I say McDonald's?
When you said you're
Oh, that I was working at McDonald's.
And
I'm just getting a check, babe. I'm just getting a check.
No. Earlier when you were like, so I have money for my McDonald's after work.
Again, this was before all this happened. When we were
Handsome.
Redacted. Oh, that's where we were at. You
Go
know?
ahead.
But yeah, so like I would wake up and I would get like my Starbucks or my Dunkin'. You know, like I would go to class, had my coffee. Like my drive for school was like at the highest. Like I felt like I was doing something for my future. And this was fall semester, so like 2019.
Yeah, so right
And
before.
then 2020 spring semester, you know, like they announced like, oh, we're going on early spring break. Then it was like the fucking world is dying, you know, there's a pandemic. Like I don't know, like it was just like it was a mix of like being at home with my grandparents who didn't truly understand the concept of like, yes, I am physically home, but I am taking online classes, you know, like I have homework to do, like I'm not just available. And then it's just like I feel like I didn't learn shit. Like I was constantly on the go. I was progressing through the semesters just fucking barely. And so just like from there, it's just like I just couldn't. Like I feel like no matter how much I like the idea of like I love the idea of like sitting down with some notebooks and highlighters and like cute pens and like doing my homework, like the aesthetic of it and like studying.
Yeah.
But then the actual like doing of it and the enacting of like going to class is just like nothing. So that's why like I'm on a break technically. I do want to finish my degree. I have a good amount of like chemistry classes under my belt, but it's like I truly just I also like how he said like how Jared said like I don't know necessarily what I want to do with the rest of my life. Like I don't want to just go to college and pay all this money for meaningless classes if that's not what I'm gonna end up ultimately doing or like studying. So right now I'm on a break. I'm just working at Chipotle, to make money, you know, save up money in the meantime until I can figure out whether I want to go back to college or like what I actually want to do with my life as like a more long-term stable career.
Yeah.
But now I'm an apprentice. So like I'm a assistant general manager. And if you were wondering.
But but yeah, no, that's like kind of like how you said, like I love science. I think science is so cool, like especially like chemistry and stuff like that. I think chemistry is awesome. I'm just so bad at it. And when I switched over to kinesiology, I had to take, obviously you have to take science classes. So I was in chemistry and like I was understanding it and I felt so good and I low key like felt really smart. And I was like, I love that I'm understanding it. And then near the end of the semester, that was the semester that I decided that like, okay, this is going to be my last semester. Like I can't do this shit anymore. So near the end of the semester, like I was fully understanding it for a hot minute.
Oh, chemistry.
I was fully understanding it for a hot minute. And that's the first time in my life that I've really, truly ever understood chemistry. Like when I took it in high school, I really didn't understand. I love chemistry. I think it's so cool. I just don't understand it. But like that was the very first time in my life that like I was fully understanding chemistry and I was like, all right, I fuck with this. This is awesome. And then like I said, that was the semester that I decided like, okay, I'm not coming back. Like this is going to be my last semester. Like I don't want to do this shit anymore. But no, yeah, like that was the first time, like I said, in my life that I was fully understanding chemistry and I really liked it. But at the end of the semester, I would just play Clash Royale on my iPad. And like I would like we would be doing
What level? What level base?
We would be doing this like I said, I would just show up for participation. And every like between each like Clash Royale match, I would look up and I'd be like, yeah, I'm so fucking lost. I don't know how I'm going to pass this class. And I genuinely don't know how I did pass that class. She had to fucking curve it because there's just no fucking way. Dude, I literally think I got like a 50 on the final and my grade went up. And I passed with like a C. How the fuck does that even happen? That's not how that works.
Where is this girl?
But, you know. But yeah, no.
Fully having an F and then they curve it and then I'm like, I pass with a C and I'm like.
I don't understand it. Like, I feel like a lot of the times. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. I feel like I'm just paying for the fucking grade. Like, granted, I will admit, like, when I decided that I was going to drop out, like, yeah, I stopped paying attention, so that's on me. And, like, me not learning the end of the semester material, that's on me. But, like, the fact that I literally got a 50 on the fucking final and, like, my grade went up and I passed, I fully should not have passed that chemistry class at all. But she can't fail everybody because then she loses her job. So it's like at that point, I'm essentially just paying for a fucking grade. And it's like, if you have gone through college and you have a degree I have so much fucking respect for you, actually, because
I thought you said Ashley.
no, I said actually. Well, Ashley too. Love
Our
Ashley.
brown girl.
Uh, but no, if you've gone through college and you have a degree, it does not matter what degree it is. I don't care what degree it is. I don't care if it's business communication or if it's a fucking doctorate. I have so much respect for you because, like, just the amount of, like, discipline that you have to get up every day and go to classes that you absolutely fucking hate and pay all that money for a piece of fucking paper that I can print off the computer. Like, I just have a lot of respect for you if you finish your degree. Because, shit, Lord knows I couldn't.
Me fully zoning out, staring at the LED lights. I dissociated. I'm so sorry. But no, yeah, you're right. Like, it's not for the weak.
It's not. It truly isn't. But like I said, I mean, unless you know
Like,
what you want to do, I would either, like, my personal advice would either be get your GED. Jesus, words are hard
isn't
sometimes.
GED like high school though?
No, it's like your gen eds.
Oh, okay, you're right. My
Um,
dumb it.
um,
Get an associate's, maybe.
yeah,
Like,
get
go to
a-
a community college. and
yes, because community college is way cheaper than university. And like I said, if you don't know what you want to do, either don't go or get your gen eds. And while you're getting your gen eds, figure out what you want to do. Which, like I said, it's a lot.
And that's the biggest mistake
It's
that a
a
lot of people do
lot.
too. They think that they need their major going in freshman year.
You
but
don't.
You don't. Like, you can go in as an undeclared major,
Yeah.
and then you dabble in the different gen eds, and like maybe you discover, oh, you really like math, or you really like history, or English. You want to become a writer, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I should have gone in as an undeclared major, and then maybe that's when I would have like focused more on chemistry versus like all the chemical engineering classes that I took. Because engineering is that itself also is just like
That's
kudos to all those people that graduated. Like the people that I used to go to class with, they got their degrees. Good for them.
But yeah, no, and it's
It
a
was
lot
just-
easier
yeah.
said than done because that's the path that I went down. I went in undeclared. I got my GEDs, and then, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. After 3 years, I still didn't know what I wanted to do. So it's a lot easier said than done. But yeah, like you said, I mean, you don't have to go in with, you don't have to declare your major as a freshman. Like, the amount of people that go in with a declared major and then switch is, like, absurd. But yeah, that's really all we got for this episode. So, thanks for joining me on this journey.
Thanks for having me, y'all. For putting up with my bullshit and my ADHD.
All right,
Stay
well, it's
tuned for
been
this
fun.
Queer talking with like more people.
It's been fun. I'll see you in the next one.
What is it? It's been fun. It's been
It's been
real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
All right, I'll see you in the next one.